Hey everyone, welcome back to Animeversalore. Today, we're continuing our What If Naruto Joined the Akatsuki, the Forbidden Path story. So sit back, enjoy the story, and let's begin. The final choice. Naruto stood above the battlefield. A new Uzumaki spiral glowed on his forehead. The first creator watched him silently. Naruto looked toward Sasuke. Are you ready? Sasuke smiled. Always. The first creator raised its hand. The entire sky turned black. But this time, Naruto didn't attack. He closed his eyes. The voices of everyone connected to him returned. Kurama, the other tailed beasts, Kushina, Minato, Jiraiya, Sasuke, Kakashi, even the Forbidden King. Naruto understood something. The first creator wasn't trying to destroy him. It was testing his choice. Naruto opened his eyes. I won't fight you with power. Quote, the first creator became silent. Naruto continued, I'll fight you with the one thing you never understood. Choice. The first creator's expression changed. Naruto raised his hand. The entire battlefield began glowing. Every person could suddenly feel their own chakra. The first creator tried to stop it. But Naruto's power spread beyond chakra. It reached their memories, their emotions, their will. The first creator shouted, Stop. Naruto answered, No, you wanted to control everything. But this world doesn't belong to you. It belongs to everyone who lives in it. The first creator began breaking apart. Sasuke stared at Naruto. What are you doing? Naruto smiled. I'm giving everyone their choice back. Suddenly, the first creator lost control over the ancient beings. They disappeared from the sky. The darkness began fading. The Eternal One appeared beside Naruto. You have succeeded. Naruto looked at him. Is it over? The Eternal One shook his head. No. Naruto frowned. Then what remains? The Eternal One looked toward the distant horizon. The Akatsuki. Naruto froze. What? The Eternal One answered. Your original path has not disappeared. Naruto remembered the black cloak. The Akatsuki. Pain. Obito. The decision that had started everything. Naruto looked at Sasuke. Then I have to go back. Sasuke nodded. Back to where it all began. Naruto smiled. The Akatsuki. Far away, inside a hidden cave, a figure wearing the Akatsuki cloak opened his eyes. Pain. But he wasn't alone. Behind him stood a new group of mysterious shinobi. Pain looked toward the entrance. Naruto is coming. A masked man smiled. Then the forbidden path continues. And Naruto began walking toward the Akatsuki hideout. The greatest secret of his journey was still waiting for him there. The Akatsuki's new secret. Naruto walked toward the Akatsuki hideout with Sasuke beside him. The closer they got, the stronger the strange chakra became. Sasuke suddenly stopped. Naruto. Naruto looked at him. What? Someone is watching us. Naruto activated his sage mode. I know. A figure stepped out of the shadows. Black cloak, red clouds, an orange mask. Naruto's eyes narrowed. Obito. The masked man laughed. You finally returned. Sasuke moved his hand toward his sword. Where is Pain? Obito pointed toward the cave. Waiting for Naruto. Quote. Naruto stepped forward. Why? Obito's voice became serious. Because he discovered something about the Akatsuki. Naruto frowned. What? Obito removed his mask. The Akatsuki was never created only to capture the tailed beast. Quote. Naruto froze. Then what was the real purpose? Obito smiled. To find the forbidden path. Naruto's expression changed. The same path I took. Exactly. Sasuke looked at Naruto. This was planned. Quote. Obito nodded. Long before you joined us. Naruto entered the cave. Pain was waiting in front of the Akatsuki members. Konan stood beside him. Pain looked at Naruto. Welcome back. Naruto stared at him. You knew about the first world. Pain nodded. I knew there was something beyond the shinobi world. Something even Madara feared. Naruto stepped closer. And you never told me. Pain answered. Because I didn't know the entire truth. He pointed toward a massive stone wall. Ancient symbols covered it. Naruto walked closer. The guardian mark on his chest began glowing. Sasuke looked at the wall. What is this? Pain answered. The original Akatsuki record. Naruto touched the stone. Suddenly, the wall began moving. A hidden chamber opened. Inside was a black throne. Naruto stared at it. The Forbidden King appeared behind him. This is where it began. Naruto turned. You know this place. The king nodded. Before I became your enemy, I was connected to this throne. Naruto looked confused. How? The king pointed toward the throne. That is the first vessel of the crown. Pain stepped forward. And someone has been sitting on it. Naruto looked at him. Who? Pain's expression became serious. The person who started the Akatsuki. Naruto's eyes widened. Yahiko. Pain shook his head. No. A deep voice came from the darkness. You are finally asking the right question. Everyone turned. A mysterious figure stepped forward. He wore an old Akatsuki cloak. Naruto stared at him. Who are you? The man removed his hood. Naruto froze. It was someone he never expected to see. Madara Uchiha. But Madara smiled. I have been waiting for you, Naruto. Sasuke's Sharingan activated instantly. Madara. Madara looked at Naruto. You defeated gods. You rejected destiny. You even accepted your darkness. Quote. He pointed toward the throne. But you still haven't discovered the truth. Naruto asked. What truth? Madara smiled. The Akatsuki was created for one reason. To prepare the world for you. Naruto's expression changed. For me. Madara nodded. Because you are the only person capable of opening the final door. Behind the throne, an enormous black door slowly appeared. The guardian mark began glowing violently. Naruto stepped toward it. Madara whispered, open it. Naruto placed his hand on the door. And something on the other side whispered his name. The final door. Naruto's hand remained on the ancient door. A voice whispered from the other side. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto immediately pulled his hand back. Sasuke stepped forward. What was that? Naruto shook his head. I don't know. Madara smiled. You heard it too. Quote. Naruto looked at him. Who is behind this door? Madara's expression became serious. The truth about your entire journey. Pain looked toward the door. Open it. Naruto didn't move. Why should I trust you? Quote. Madara answered. You shouldn't. Naruto narrowed his eyes. Then why tell me? Because once that door opens, even I won't be able to control what happens. Suddenly, the guardian mark on Naruto's chest began burning. The Forbidden King appeared beside him. Don't open it. Everyone looked at him. Naruto asked. Why? The king stared at the door. Because I remember what's inside. Naruto froze. You were there. Quote. The king nodded. I was created there. Madara's expression changed. The king remembers. The Forbidden King looked at Madara. I remember everything. He pointed toward the door. Behind it is the place where the crown was first created. Quote. Sasuke asked. Who created it? The king answered. Not the Eternal One. Not Aemon. Someone older. Naruto looked at the door. Who? The king whispered. The first shinobi. Everyone became silent. Kakashi looked confused. The first shinobi. Madara nodded. Before chakra was divided among humans, there was one person who possessed it all. Naruto stepped closer. What happened to him? Madara answered. He disappeared. Naruto looked at the door. And the crown. The crown was created from his chakra. Suddenly, the door began opening by itself. A wave of ancient chakra exploded from inside. Everyone was thrown backward. Naruto remained standing. The voice returned. You have finally returned. Naruto stared into the darkness. Returned. Yes. Naruto's eyes widened. I've never been here. The voice laughed softly. Not in this life. A figure slowly emerged from the darkness. Long black hair. A white cloak. An ancient spiral on his forehead. Naruto felt a strange connection. The figure looked directly at him. You carry my blood. Naruto froze. Sasuke's Sharingan widened. Madara looked shocked. Even the Forbidden King became silent. Naruto asked. Who are you? The figure answered. My name is Arashi Uzumaki. Quote. Naruto stared at him. Uzumaki. Arashi smiled. I was the first guardian of the crown. Naruto couldn't speak. Arashi continued. And you are the final one. Naruto looked at the guardian mark. Why me? Arashi stepped closer. Because the crown was never meant to control the world. It was meant to protect it. Naruto asked. Then why did it create so much destruction? Arashi looked toward the Forbidden King. Because someone changed its purpose. The king lowered his head. Naruto understood. The Forbidden King. Arashi nodded. He was once a protector. But someone turned him into a weapon. Naruto looked at Madara. Madara remained silent. Naruto's eyes narrowed. You knew. Madara smiled. I knew part of the truth. Naruto stepped toward him. And the rest? Madara looked at the ancient door. The rest is waiting inside. Quote. Suddenly, the entire Akatsuki hideout began shaking. A black symbol appeared beneath Naruto's feet. Arashi looked alarmed. Someone has activated the final ritual. Naruto turned. Who? Arashi looked toward the darkness. The person who has been controlling the Akatsuki from the beginning. A shadow appeared behind them. A familiar voice whispered, and now Naruto has finally arrived. Everyone turned. The figure stepped into the light. Naruto's eyes widened. It was Kakashi, but this Kakashi was different. His Sharingan was completely black, and behind him floated the original crown. The Forbidden King whispered, "Impossible." Kakashi smiled. "I told you, the game was never over." The black Sharingan. The entire Akatsuki hideout fell silent. Naruto stared at Kakashi. Kakashi-sensei. Kakashi's black Sharingan slowly rotated. Sasuke immediately activated his own Sharingan. "That's not the Kakashi we know." Kakashi smiled. "Correct." Naruto stepped forward. "Then who are you?" The figure behind Kakashi moved closer. The original crown floated above his head. Kakashi answered, "I am the guardian who was created to protect the crown." Naruto's expression hardened. "Then why are you controlling Kakashi?" Kakashi looked at Naruto. "I am not controlling him." Suddenly, Kakashi's body trembled. His black Sharingan began changing. A second voice came from within him. "Naruto." Naruto froze. It was Kakashi's real voice. "Sakura." Sakura rushed forward. "Kakashi-sensei." The dark energy around Kakashi pushed her away. Naruto caught her. Kakashi shouted, "Don't come closer." Naruto looked at him. "I know you're still in there." Kakashi struggled against the darkness. "I can't hold it for long." The guardian spoke through him. "The crown has chosen its vessel." Naruto looked at the crown. "Then choose me instead." Everyone became silent. Kakashi's eyes widened. "Naruto, don't." Naruto stepped forward. "If the crown wants a vessel, I'll take it." Quote, Madara suddenly laughed. "That's exactly what it wants." Sasuke looked at him. "What are you talking about?" Madara pointed toward Naruto. "The crown doesn't want to control Naruto. It wants to awaken him." Quote, Naruto frowned. "Awaken what?" Madara's smile disappeared. "Your original identity." The guardian raised his hand. The entire hideout transformed. The walls disappeared. Everyone found themselves standing in an ancient Uzumaki village. Naruto looked around. "This is the past." Arashi appeared beside him. "Yes." Naruto saw hundreds of Uzumaki standing around a massive shrine. At the center was a young boy. Naruto froze. The boy looked exactly like him. Arashi spoke quietly. "That was the first guardian." Naruto stared at the boy. "Me, not you. Your ancestor." The boy walked toward the crown. Then something unexpected happened. He refused it. Naruto looked at Arashi. "Why?" Arashi answered, "Because he understood the truth." "What truth?" "The crown doesn't choose the strongest person. It chooses the person who refuses absolute power." Quote, Naruto looked toward Kakashi. The crown began glowing. Kakashi's body started breaking free from the guardian's control. Naruto understood. "Kakashi is refusing it." The guardian screamed. "No." Quote, Kakashi forced himself to stand. His real Sharingan returned. He looked at Naruto. "Run." Naruto shook his head. "Not without you." Kakashi smiled. Still stubborn. Naruto smiled back. "You taught me that." Quote, the crown suddenly flew toward Naruto. Sasuke shouted, "Naruto." Naruto caught it. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the crown shattered. Everyone stared in shock. Madara's eyes widened. "It broke." Quote, Arashi smiled. "Exactly." Naruto looked at the broken pieces. "What does this mean?" Arashi answered. "It means the crown has finally found someone it cannot control." The fragments began turning into white light. They surrounded Naruto. The guardian mark on his chest transformed once again. But this time, there was no darkness. No black chakra. Only pure white energy. Kakashi looked at Naruto. "You did it." Quote, Naruto looked toward the ancient shrine. But suddenly, the ground beneath them cracked. A massive hand emerged from beneath the village. Arashi's expression changed. "No." Naruto turned. "What is it?" Quote, Arashi whispered. "The crown was never the final threat." The hand rose higher. A gigantic figure began emerging from beneath the ancient Uzumaki village. Madara stared at it. "That can't be." Sasuke asked. "What is it?" Madara answered. "The one even the first creator feared." Naruto clenched his fist. "Another enemy." Arashi shook his head. "No, something much worse." The gigantic figure opened its eyes. And the first words it spoke were, "Naruto Uzumaki, you were never supposed to exist. The one who should not exist." The gigantic figure rose completely from beneath the ancient Uzumaki village. Its body was covered in ancient seals. Its eyes were completely white. Naruto stood facing it. "Why was I never supposed to exist?" The creature looked at him. "Because your birth broke the cycle." Naruto frowned. "What cycle?" Arashi stepped forward. "The cycle of the crown." Naruto looked at him. "Explain." Arashi pointed toward the creature. "Every few thousand years, the crown chooses a guardian. The guardian receives its power, and eventually becomes the ruler of both worlds." Quote, Naruto asked, "Then what happened to the previous guardians?" Arashi's expression became dark. "They all failed." Sasuke looked toward Naruto. "And Naruto?" Arashi answered, "Naruto was never supposed to become a guardian." Quote, "He was supposed to destroy the crown." Naruto stared at him. "Then why did it choose me?" Arashi smiled. "Because you were the first person strong enough to destroy it without becoming its enemy." Quote, the creature suddenly attacked. A massive shockwave destroyed the ancient village. Naruto jumped into the air. Sasuke followed. Kakashi activated his Sharingan. Itachi summoned Susanoo. Madara released his full chakra. The battle began. Naruto created thousands of shadow clones. The creature destroyed them instantly. Sasuke attacked with lightning. The creature blocked it. Itachi's black flames surrounded its body. The flames disappeared. Madara launched a gigantic attack. The creature stopped it with one hand. Naruto landed beside Sasuke. "That thing is stronger than anything we've fought." Sasuke nodded. "Then we need another strategy." Quote, Naruto looked toward the creature. "I have one." Sasuke asked. "What?" Naruto smiled. "We don't fight its body. We attack its memory." Sasuke understood. "Like Reigo." Naruto nodded. The Guardian Mark activated. Naruto entered the creature's mind. Sasuke followed. Inside, they found endless darkness. Then they saw a memory. A young boy standing alone. The same boy from the ancient Uzumaki village. Naruto stared. "That's my ancestor." The boy was holding the crown. But someone was standing behind him. Naruto froze. "That's the creature." Arashi's voice echoed. "Yes." Naruto watched the memory. The creature spoke to the boy. "You must become the guardian." The boy refused. "I don't want power." The creature became angry. "You will protect this world." The boy answered. "Protection without freedom is another form of destruction." Quote, Naruto smiled. "He thought exactly like me." Suddenly, the creature appeared inside its own memory. It looked at Naruto. "You are repeating his mistake." Naruto stepped forward. "No, I'm finishing what he started." Quote, the creature attacked. Naruto blocked. Sasuke appeared beside him. Together, they attacked simultaneously. The creature's memory began cracking. Outside, its physical body started weakening. Kakashi noticed. Naruto is doing something. Madara smiled. "He's rewriting the past." The creature screamed. "You cannot change history." Naruto answered. "I don't need to. I only need to change what it means." Quote, the creature stopped. Naruto looked directly at it. "Your mistake wasn't creating the crown. Your mistake was believing people needed someone to control them." The creature's body began disappearing. Its final words echoed through the world. "Then who will protect them?" Naruto smiled. "Everyone." The creature vanished. The ancient village returned to normal. The crown completely disappeared. Arashi looked at Naruto. "You did it." Naruto looked confused. "Is it finally over?" Arashi smiled. "Yes." Sasuke lowered his sword. "Then we can finally go home." Naruto laughed. "That would be nice." Quote, but suddenly, the guardian mark on Naruto's chest flashed one final time. A voice whispered inside his mind. "Naruto." Naruto stopped. "Who are you?" The voice answered. "Your future." Naruto's eyes widened. A vision appeared. He saw himself standing on top of the Hokage monument. Beside him stood Sasuke. Behind them was a peaceful Konoha. But in the sky above the village was something terrifying. A gigantic red moon. And written across it were 3 words. "The last cycle." Naruto stared at the vision. The voice whispered. "You have stopped the beginning. Now prepare for the end." The last cycle. Naruto remained silent after seeing the vision. The red moon. The peaceful Konoha. And the words. The last cycle. Sasuke noticed Naruto's expression. "What did you see?" Naruto looked at him. "The future." Kakashi stepped closer. Was it bad? Quote. Naruto nodded. Very. Madara looked interested. Tell us. Naruto described the vision. When he mentioned the red moon, Madara's expression changed. The red moon. Naruto frowned. You know it. Quote. Madara nodded. I thought it was only a legend. Arashi looked toward him. It isn't a legend. It is the final stage of the crown. Naruto asked. What happens during the last cycle? Arashi answered. The worlds begin repeating themselves. History repeats. People are reborn. Old enemies return. And eventually, everything is destroyed so the cycle can begin again. Sasuke looked at Naruto. Can we stop it? Arashi shook his head. Not by destroying the cycle. Naruto frowned. Then how? Arashi looked directly at him. By ending it. Naruto clenched his fist. How? The cycle exists because someone always takes the crown. Quote. Naruto looked at the broken pieces of the crown. But the crown is gone. Arashi nodded. From this world. Naruto's expression changed. Then where is it? Arashi pointed toward the sky. The red moon. Quote. Suddenly, the guardian mark on Naruto's chest began glowing. A massive red light appeared above the horizon. Everyone looked upward. A red moon was forming in the sky. Kakashi whispered. It's happening already. Quote. Sasuke activated his Sharingan. I can see something inside it. Naruto looked upward. A gigantic black silhouette stood on the moon. Then a voice echoed across the entire world. The cycle has begun. Quote. The ground shook. Across the nations, ancient statues began moving. Old battlefields started changing. People began seeing memories that weren't their own. Naruto suddenly heard voices. Pain. Madara. Obito. The first creator. Amon. All of them appeared inside his mind. Naruto grabbed his head. Stop. Kurama immediately appeared. Naruto, something is entering your mind. The Forbidden King appeared beside him. It isn't the crown. Naruto looked at him. Then what is it? The king stared at the red moon. The memories of every previous cycle. Naruto's eyes widened. How many cycles? The king answered. Thousands. Naruto suddenly saw countless versions of himself. Some became Hokage. Some became villains. Some joined the Akatsuki. Some died young. Some destroyed the world. One version stood alone in a ruined Konoha. That Naruto wore the crown. He looked directly at the present Naruto. If you want to end the cycle, you must defeat me. Naruto stared at him. You're me. The future Naruto nodded. I am the final version of you. Quote. Sasuke's voice suddenly reached him. Naruto. Naruto opened his eyes. Sasuke stood beside him. What happened? Naruto looked toward the red moon. I know how to stop it. Sasuke asked. How? Quote. Naruto smiled. I have to fight myself one final time. Kakashi looked concerned. Are you sure? Naruto nodded. This time, I'm not fighting my darkness. I'm fighting the version of myself that chose power over people. Quote. Sasuke stepped forward. Then I'll come with you. Naruto shook his head. No. Sasuke looked surprised. This is my battle. Sasuke smiled. That's exactly what you said last time. Naruto laughed. Fine. Let's go together. The two jumped toward the red moon. Behind them, Kakashi looked at Kushina. They really never change. Kushina smiled. That's why they'll win. Naruto and Sasuke entered the red moon. Inside was a massive ruined version of Konoha. At the center stood the future Naruto. A black crown floated above his head. He looked at them. Welcome. Naruto stepped forward. This ends now. The future Naruto smiled. No, it begins now. The crown descended onto his head. The entire red moon exploded with chakra. And the final battle between two versions of Naruto began. Naruto versus Naruto. The red moon shook as the two Narutos faced each other. The future Naruto wore the black crown. His eyes were cold. Present Naruto stared at him. You became everything I fought against. Future Naruto smiled. And yet I became powerful enough to protect everyone. Sasuke stepped forward. By controlling them, future Naruto looked at Sasuke. By preventing them from making the mistakes you made. Naruto shook his head. That's not protection. Future Naruto raised his hand. You will understand soon. A massive wave of chakra exploded. Naruto and Sasuke were thrown backward. Naruto recovered in midair. He's using all my abilities. Quote. Sasuke nodded. He's using yours too. Future Naruto created thousands of shadow clones. Naruto did the same. The two armies collided. Razingans exploded across the ruined village. Sasuke fought through the clones. Naruto. Naruto looked toward him. Go. Sasuke rushed toward the crown. Future Naruto appeared instantly. You're not touching it. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Then stop me. Their attacks collided. Meanwhile, Naruto faced his future self. Future Naruto created a gigantic Rasengan. Naruto countered with his own. The two techniques collided. The entire moon cracked. Naruto was pushed backward. Future Naruto walked toward him. You cannot win. Naruto stood again. Why? Because I know every move you will make. Naruto smiled. Then you know what I'm going to do next. Future Naruto frowned. Naruto suddenly dropped his weapon. Future Naruto froze. What are you doing? Naruto walked toward him. I'm not fighting you. Future Naruto stared at him. You will lose. Naruto stopped directly in front of him. You think power is everything. Future Naruto answered. Power is the only thing that prevents loss. Naruto shook his head. No, people are. The future Naruto suddenly attacked. Naruto didn't move. The punch stopped inches from his face. Future Naruto's hand trembled. Naruto whispered, you don't want to kill me. Future Naruto looked shocked. Why? Because I'm still you. The black crown began cracking. Future Naruto grabbed it. No. Naruto stepped closer. You remember being alone. You remember being hated. You remember losing everyone. Future Naruto's eyes began filling with tears. Naruto continued. But you forgot the people who stayed. Sasuke defeated the final clone and looked toward them. Future Naruto looked at Sasuke. Then at Naruto. The crown cracked again. Future Naruto whispered. I was afraid. Quote. Naruto nodded. I know. I thought if I controlled everything, nobody could ever leave me. Naruto smiled. But that's not how bonds work. The crown shattered. The future Naruto collapsed. The red moon began disappearing. Naruto caught him. Future Naruto looked at him. You really are different. Naruto smiled. No, we just made different choices. Future Naruto slowly disappeared. The red moon cracked apart. But before it vanished completely, the future Naruto whispered. There's one thing you still don't know. Naruto looked at him. What? The cycle doesn't come from the crown. Naruto froze. Then where? Future Naruto pointed toward Sasuke. The cycle begins with him. Quote. Sasuke's eyes widened. What? Future Naruto disappeared. Naruto turned toward Sasuke. Sasuke. Sasuke looked confused. I don't understand. Suddenly, Sasuke's Rinnegan began glowing red. A strange symbol appeared in his eye. Naruto stepped toward him. Sasuke, what's happening? Sasuke grabbed his eye. I don't know. A voice echoed through the red moon. The final vessel has awakened. Naruto's expression changed. The red moon vanished, but a single red symbol remained inside Sasuke's Rinnegan. And somewhere beyond the stars, something ancient opened its eyes. The cycle had not ended. It had simply changed its target. The final vessel. The red moon disappeared, but the strange symbol remained inside Sasuke's Rinnegan. Naruto grabbed Sasuke's shoulder. Sasuke, look at me. Sasuke struggled to control his eye. I can't. The symbol grew brighter. A voice echoed inside Sasuke's mind. Finally, Sasuke froze. Who are you? The one who has been waiting for you. Naruto immediately connected his chakra to Sasuke. Get out of his mind. The voice laughed. You cannot stop the cycle, Naruto. Naruto's eyes narrowed. Then I'll break it. The voice answered. You already tried. Suddenly, Sasuke disappeared. Naruto's eyes widened. Sasuke. A black portal opened beneath him. Naruto jumped inside. He landed in a strange dimension. Sasuke stood in the center. Around him floated thousands of red symbols. Naruto stepped forward. Sasuke. Sasuke turned. Don't come closer. Quote. Naruto ignored him. You don't have to fight this alone. Sasuke shook his head. You don't understand. A red aura surrounded him. The thing inside me is stronger than the crown. Naruto clenched his fist. Then we'll face it together. Suddenly, a giant red eye appeared above them. The same eye that had appeared inside the red moon. A voice echoed. I am the last will. Naruto looked upward. What do you want? Quote. Sasuke. Naruto stepped in front of him. You're not taking him. The last will laughed. You misunderstand. Sasuke is not my vessel. Naruto froze. Then what is he? The voice answered. He is my successor. Sasuke looked shocked. No, the last will continued. Your ancestors began the cycle. The Uchiha carried the power. The Uzumaki carried the seal. Naruto looked at Sasuke, and together, they created the possibility of ending the cycle. Sasuke's Rinnegan glowed brighter. Naruto suddenly understood. You and I. The last will answered. Exactly. Naruto looked at Sasuke. The cycle needs both of us. Sasuke nodded slowly. Then we destroy it together. The last will attacked. A massive red wave rushed toward them. Naruto entered his guardian form. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. They stood side by side. Naruto formed a Rasengan. Sasuke formed Chidori. The two techniques merged. White and red energy collided with the last will. The dimension began collapsing. The last will screamed, "You cannot destroy me." Naruto shouted, "We don't need to destroy you." Sasuke continued, "We only need to end the cycle." Their combined attack struck the red eye. Cracks spread across it. The last will began disappearing. But before it vanished, it whispered, "Ending the cycle has a price." Naruto froze. What price? The last will smiled. "One of you must remain behind." The dimension went silent. Sasuke looked at Naruto. Naruto looked back. No. Sasuke stepped forward. Naruto. No. I'll do it. Naruto grabbed his arm. You're not sacrificing yourself. Sasuke smiled. You saved me once. Now it's my turn. Quote. Naruto shook his head. That's not how this ends. The guardian mark on Naruto's chest began glowing. Sasuke's red Rinnegan began glowing too. The two powers connected. Zeroth's voice suddenly echoed from outside the dimension. Wait. Naruto looked around. Zeroth appeared. There is another way, Sasuke asked. What? Zeroth looked at both of them. Instead of one person staying behind, we can make the cycle stay behind. Quote. Naruto's eyes widened. How? Zeroth pointed toward the connected chakra. By creating a new seal. Sasuke understood. A seal made from both our powers. Naruto smiled. Then let's do it. The last will began returning. The red eye opened again. You will fail. Naruto and Sasuke stood together. Naruto raised his hand. Sasuke raised his. Their chakra merged. A new symbol appeared between them. Not Uzumaki. Not Uchiha. Something completely new. Zeroth whispered. The final seal. The last will screamed. The entire dimension began collapsing. Naruto shouted. Together. Sasuke answered. Together. The final seal activated, and the last will disappeared into darkness. For the first time in thousands of years, the cycle stopped. But when Naruto opened his eyes, Sasuke was gone. Only his sword remained on the ground. Naruto stared at it. Sasuke. A voice whispered from somewhere far away. The seal worked. Naruto looked up. Sasuke was standing on the other side of the dimension. But he was slowly fading. Naruto rushed toward him. Wait. Sasuke smiled. Don't worry, I'll come back. Then he disappeared. Naruto stood alone. And the final mystery remained. Where had Sasuke gone? The lost dimension. Naruto stood alone in the empty dimension. Sasuke's sword remained in his hand. Sasuke. No answer came. Naruto closed his eyes and activated the guardian mark. He could sense Sasuke's chakra. Faint, very far away, but still alive. Naruto smiled. You're not gone. Zeroth appeared beside him. Correct. Naruto turned. Where is he? Zeroth looked toward the darkness. Inside the lost dimension. Naruto frowned. What is that? A dimension outside the cycle. Quote. Once someone enters it, time no longer follows normal rules. Naruto tightened his grip on Sasuke's sword. Then I'll bring him back. Zeroth shook his head. You may not be able to. Naruto looked at him. I don't care. You brought me back when I was lost. Now it's my turn. Zeroth smiled. I knew you'd say that. A portal opened. Naruto stepped through. He appeared in a strange world. There was no sky, no ground, only endless floating islands. On the largest island stood Sasuke. Naruto shouted, Sasuke. Sasuke looked back. Naruto. Naruto rushed toward him, but before they could reach each other, a wall of energy appeared between them. Sasuke stepped back. Don't come closer. Naruto stopped. Why? Sasuke pointed toward his chest. A red symbol was glowing. The last will is still inside me. Naruto's expression changed. But we sealed it. Quote. Sasuke shook his head. Not completely. Suddenly, the red symbol opened like an eye. The last will spoke through Sasuke. The cycle cannot be destroyed. Naruto clenched his fist. Then I'll destroy you. Quote. The last will laughed. You cannot. Naruto stepped forward. I've heard that before. The red aura exploded. Sasuke was thrown backward. Naruto caught him. Sasuke looked at Naruto. You have to leave. Quote. Naruto shook his head. No, if I stay, you'll be trapped here too. Naruto smiled. Then we'll be trapped together. Sasuke laughed. You're still an idiot. Yeah, but I'm your idiot. Sasuke smiled. For a moment, the red symbol disappeared. Naruto noticed. The will weakens when you choose for yourself. Sasuke nodded. Then we need to keep choosing. Suddenly, thousands of portals opened around them. Inside each portal was a different version of Sasuke. One was a hero, one was a rogue ninja, one was Hokage, one was a villain, one stood alone, one had never met Naruto. Sasuke stared at them. What is this? Zeroth's voice echoed. Every possible Sasuke. Naruto looked around. The cycle created them. Zeroth answered. Yes. Naruto understood. If we destroy the cycle, these worlds disappear. Quote. Sasuke looked at him. Then what do we do? Naruto smiled. We don't destroy them. We connect them. The Guardian mark activated. Naruto extended his hand. Sasuke understood. He raised his hand too. Their chakra connected with every portal. One by one, the alternate worlds began merging. The different Sasukes disappeared. Their memories flowed into the real Sasuke. Sasuke screamed as thousands of memories entered him. Naruto held his hand. Stay with me. Sasuke shouted. I can't. Naruto tightened his grip. Yes, you can. The red symbol began cracking. The last will screamed. Stop. Naruto shouted. Your cycle ends here. Quote. Sasuke opened his eyes. His Rinnegan had changed. The red symbol was gone. A new pattern appeared. A combination of the Uchiha Tomo and Uzumaki spiral. Sasuke looked at Naruto. It's over. Naruto smiled. Now we go home. The lost dimension began collapsing. Zeroth opened a portal. Naruto and Sasuke jumped through it. They landed back in Konoha. Kushina rushed toward Naruto. Naruto. Kakashi smiled. Sasuke too. Everyone gathered around them. The sky was clear. The Guardian mark had disappeared. Sasuke looked at his new eye. What happens now? Naruto looked toward the sunrise. For the first time. Quote. We choose what happens next. But high above Konoha, a tiny red symbol remained in the sky. No one noticed it. A voice whispered. The cycle is broken. Then another voice answered. But the story is not. Quote. The last survivor. Konoha had finally returned to peace. The red symbol in the sky disappeared. Naruto stood on the Hokage monument, looking over the village. Sasuke stood beside him. It feels strange. Quote. Naruto looked at him. What does? Peace. Naruto smiled. Yeah, we almost forgot what it feels like. Suddenly, the Guardian mark on Naruto's chest returned. Only for a second. Naruto's smile disappeared. Sasuke. I felt it. A deep tremor passed through the village. Kakashi appeared behind them. Naruto. Naruto turned. What happened? Kakashi looked toward the forest. Someone just entered Konoha. Quote. Sasuke activated his new Rinnegan. I can't identify the chakra. Naruto jumped down. Then let's find out. They reached the forest. There was no one there. Only a strange black cloak hanging from a tree. Naruto picked it up. The red clouds were familiar. Akatsuki. Sasuke looked at it. That's impossible. Naruto examined the cloak. It's old. Kakashi appeared beside them. Very old. A voice came from behind. Not as old as you think. Everyone turned. An injured shinobi stood between the trees. Naruto immediately recognized him. Konohamaru. Konohamaru was breathing heavily. Naruto. What happened? Quote. Konohamaru looked toward the forest. We were attacked. By who? Konohamaru's expression became serious. Someone wearing the Akatsuki cloak. Naruto froze. Akatsuki. Konohamaru nodded. But it wasn't anyone we've seen before. Quote. Sasuke asked. How many? One. Naruto looked around. Where is he now? Konohamaru pointed toward the mountains. He said he had a message for you. Naruto frowned. What message? Konohamaru repeated the words. He said, tell Naruto the forbidden path has one final door. Naruto's expression changed. Kakashi looked at Sasuke. Didn't we destroy the crown? Sasuke nodded. Yes. Naruto looked at the black cloak. Then this isn't about the crown. Suddenly, the cloak began glowing. A holographic image appeared. A masked figure stood inside it. Naruto stepped forward. Who are you? The figure answered. Someone who remembers the world before chakra. Quote, Naruto narrowed his eyes. What do you want? The figure replied, I want to show you what really happened to the Uzumaki. Naruto froze. Kushina's voice came from behind. What did you say? The figure looked directly at her. Your clan wasn't destroyed because they were feared. They were destroyed because they discovered something. Kushina stepped forward. What? The figure smiled. The location of the first door. Naruto looked at Sasuke. The first door. Sasuke's Rinnegan activated. The figure continued. Every enemy you fought was trying to reach it. Amen. Reigo. The first creator. The last will. They were all searching for the same thing. Naruto asked, what is behind the door? The figure's smile disappeared. The original source of chakra. Everyone became silent. The figure continued, and someone has already opened it. The image disappeared. Naruto looked toward the mountains. Who? A sudden explosion shook the horizon. A gigantic pillar of blue light rose into the sky. Sasuke stared at it. That came from the old Uzumaki ruins. Naruto clenched his fist. Kushina. She looked at him. I'm coming with you. Naruto nodded. Kakashi joined them. So am I. Sasuke smiled. Looks like the team is together again. Naruto looked toward the distant blue light. The forbidden path isn't over. He activated Sage Mode. Let's find the first door. Far away, beneath the Uzumaki ruins, an ancient chamber opened. Inside stood a single person. He wore the original Akatsuki cloak, and in his hand was the first piece of the crown. He looked toward the surface. Naruto is coming. He smiled. Good, because this time, he won't be fighting an enemy. Quote, he'll be fighting the truth. The truth beneath the Uzumaki ruins. Naruto, Sasuke, Kushina and Kakashi reached the old Uzumaki ruins. The blue pillar of light was still rising into the sky. Kushina looked around. This place hasn't changed. Naruto noticed something strange. Mom. Kushina turned. What? Why do I feel like I've been here before? Kushina became silent. Kakashi looked at her. Kushina. She lowered her head. There is something I never told Naruto. Naruto looked at her. What? Kushina took a deep breath. Your father and I discovered these ruins shortly before your birth. Naruto's eyes widened. What did you find? Kushina pointed toward a broken stone wall. A door. Sasuke examined the wall. There is no door here. Kushina shook her head. It only appears when an Uzumaki with the guardian mark touches the wall. Quote, Naruto placed his hand against it. Nothing happened. Then his new spiral symbol appeared. The entire ruin began shaking. A massive doorway emerged. Kakashi stepped back. So this is the first door. Quote, Naruto stared at it. What's behind it? Kushina whispered. Your father's greatest secret. The door opened. Inside was a gigantic underground chamber. Thousands of ancient scrolls covered the walls. At the center stood a stone table. On it was an old photograph. Naruto picked it up. His eyes widened. It showed Minato, Kushina and another man. Naruto recognized him immediately. Arashi. Kushina nodded. He was the first guardian. Sasuke looked at the photograph. Why was he with your parents? Kushina answered. Because he was the one who warned us about the crown. Naruto looked around. Where is the crown? Quote, Kushina pointed toward the center of the chamber. A small golden fragment floated above the table. Naruto stepped toward it. Suddenly, the masked Akatsuki member appeared. Everyone turned. Kakashi immediately activated his Sharingan. Stop. The masked man removed his mask. Naruto froze. It was Arashi, but he looked exactly the same as he had thousands of years ago. Naruto stepped backward. How are you alive? Arashi smiled. I never died. Sasuke raised his sword. Then what are you? Arashi answered. A memory given a body. Naruto frowned. By whom? Arashi pointed toward the golden fragment. The source. Naruto looked at the fragment. The source of chakra. Arashi nodded. The first chakra. Naruto stepped closer. Why did you bring me here? Arashi's expression became serious. Because the truth about your birth is hidden inside this chamber. Quote, Naruto looked at Kushina. She slowly nodded. Arashi continued. Your mother wasn't the only one carrying a child that night. Naruto's eyes widened. Akira. Kushina looked surprised. You know. Quote, Naruto nodded. The Eternal One told me. Arashi shook his head. He told you only half the truth. Naruto frowned. What did he hide? Arashi looked toward the golden fragment. Akira wasn't born with you. Quote, Naruto froze. Kushina's expression changed. Arashi. Arashi continued. Akira was created. Sasuke looked shocked. Created. Arashi nodded. To become the perfect guardian. Naruto clenched his fist. Then why did he become my brother? Arashi looked at him. Because your parents refused to use him as a weapon. Kushina's eyes filled with tears. We loved him. Naruto looked down. So Akira is my brother because mom and dad chose him. Quote, Kushina nodded. Yes. Naruto smiled softly. Then he's my brother. Suddenly, the golden fragment began glowing. A voice echoed from inside it. Naruto. Naruto looked up. It was Akira's voice. Akira. The fragment cracked. Arashi's expression changed. No. Naruto looked at him. What? Arashi whispered. Someone is using Akira's voice. The chamber began shaking. The golden fragment shattered. A black hand emerged from it. Naruto stepped back. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Kakashi prepared his kunai. Kushina formed sealing chains. A figure slowly emerged. The black Akatsuki cloak appeared first. Then the face. Naruto's eyes widened. It was Akira, but his eyes were completely golden. Akira looked at Naruto. Brother. Naruto couldn't move. Akira smiled. I've been waiting for you. And behind him, the first door began closing. The brother behind the door. The first door began closing. Naruto stared at Akira. Akira, come with us. Akira didn't move. His golden eyes remained fixed on Naruto. I can't. Kushina stepped forward. Akira, please. Akira looked at her. Mother. His voice trembled for a moment. Then the golden energy returned. I remember everything. Naruto frowned. What do you remember? Akira looked toward the ancient chamber. The night I was created. The crown. The first creator. And the reason I was separated from you. Naruto stepped closer. Tell me. Akira shook his head. Not here. Suddenly, the chamber walls began cracking. Arashi shouted. Everyone move. A massive black energy wave exploded. Kakashi protected Kushina. Sasuke created a Susanoo around Naruto. Naruto looked toward Akira. You did this. Akira shook his head. No. Someone else is here. The entire chamber became dark. A voice echoed from above. Very good, Akira. Everyone looked upward. A mysterious figure appeared on the ceiling. Naruto immediately recognized the voice. You. It was the masked man who had sent the message to Konohamaru. The man slowly descended. Akira stepped toward him. You promised you'd leave my family alone. The figure laughed. Family, you were created to serve. Akira's golden eyes turned red. I chose my family. Naruto stepped beside him. And that's enough. The masked man looked at Naruto. Still trying to save everyone. Naruto smiled. Someone has to. The man removed his mask. Everyone froze. It was an older version of Boruto. Naruto stared at him. Boruto. The man looked directly at Naruto. Yes. Sasuke's expression changed. That is impossible. Boruto smiled. Not impossible. I came from the future. Naruto stepped forward. Why are you wearing the Akatsuki cloak? Boruto looked at the broken crown fragment. Because in my timeline, the Akatsuki was the only group that survived. Quote, Naruto asked, what happened? Boruto's expression became dark. Everything. The villages. The tailed beasts. The shinobi system. Even the memories of our world. Naruto clenched his fist. Who destroyed it? Boruto looked at Akira. Your brother. Naruto turned toward Akira. No. Akira looked shocked. I would never. Boruto shook his head. You didn't choose to. The crown chose you. Quote, Akira's golden eyes began glowing. Boruto continued. In my future, Akira became the vessel of the first chakra. He opened the first door. And the entire world was consumed. Naruto looked at Akira. Is that why you came back? Boruto nodded. I came to prevent it. Kushina stepped forward. Then why attack us? Boruto answered. Because there is only one way to stop Akira. Naruto's expression hardened. What way? Boruto slowly drew his sword. Akira has to die before the first door opens. Naruto stepped in front of his brother. No. Boruto raised his sword. Then you will have to stop me. The chamber began collapsing. Akira looked at Naruto. Brother. Naruto didn't look away from Boruto. I'm not letting anyone kill you. Akira smiled. For the first time, I believe you. Sasuke stood beside Naruto. Then let's protect him. Quote, Kakashi raised his kunai. Kushina formed her sealing chains. Boruto tightened his grip. Then this is where the future changes. Naruto's eyes began glowing. Bring it on. The battle between Naruto and his future son had begun. Father and son. The ancient chamber shook as Naruto and Boruto faced each other. Boruto's sword glowed with blue chakra. Naruto activated his guardian form. Sasuke stood beside Naruto. Naruto, don't underestimate him. Quote. Naruto nodded. I know. Boruto disappeared. In an instant, he appeared behind Naruto. Naruto blocked the sword. The impact shattered the stone floor. Boruto jumped backward. You've gotten stronger. Quote. Naruto smiled. So have you. Boruto attacked again. Naruto dodged every strike, but Boruto suddenly activated Karma. Black markings spread across his arm. Sasuke's eyes widened. Karma. Boruto looked at him. In my timeline, I learned to control it. Naruto created shadow clones. Boruto destroyed them one by one. Then Naruto appeared above him. Rasengan. Boruto blocked it. The explosion pushed both of them apart. Boruto landed on the ground. You still fight like him. Naruto frowned. Like who? Minato. Naruto smiled. That's a compliment. Boruto's expression softened. For me, it isn't. Naruto noticed. Why? Boruto looked away. Because in my world, I lost you. Naruto became silent. Boruto continued. You died protecting everyone. And after that, the world blamed me. Naruto lowered his hand. Boruto. I spent years fighting alone. Then I discovered the truth. The first chakra had chosen Akira. Naruto looked toward his brother. So you came back to save me. Boruto nodded. I came back to save my father. Quote. Naruto's expression changed. Then stop fighting me. Boruto shook his head. I can't, because if I change the past incorrectly, my future becomes even worse. Sasuke stepped forward. Then don't change the past. Quote. Change the choice. Boruto looked at him. Sasuke continued. Naruto taught me that. Boruto lowered his sword. For a moment, the chamber became silent. Then Akira screamed. Everyone turned. Golden chakra exploded from his body. The first door began opening again. Arashi shouted. The first chakra is awakening. Naruto rushed toward Akira. Akira. Akira fell to his knees. I can't control it. Quote. Naruto grabbed him. Look at me. Akira's eyes were glowing gold. I'm afraid. Naruto smiled. Then be afraid. Akira looked confused. You don't have to hide it. Naruto placed his hand on Akira's shoulder. We'll face it together. Kushina's sealing chains wrapped around Akira. Sasuke added his chakra. Boruto joined them. The four powers connected. The golden energy began weakening. But suddenly, a massive voice echoed from behind the first door. The vessel has awakened. Everyone froze. Boruto whispered. That's him. Naruto asked. Who? Boruto looked terrified. The true first chakra. The first door opened completely. A gigantic golden eye appeared. The same eye that had once appeared behind Naruto. But this time, it was looking directly at Akira. Come home. Akira's body began moving toward the door. Naruto held him tightly. No. The golden eye became brighter. He belongs to me. Naruto shouted. He's my brother. The eye answered. He was created for me. Naruto's guardian mark activated. No, you don't get to decide who he belongs to. Boruto stepped beside Naruto. And neither does the future. Sasuke raised his sword. Kushina strengthened her chains. The four stood together. Naruto looked at them. Ready. Boruto smiled. Ready. Sasuke nodded. Kushina smiled through her tears. Always. The golden eye opened completely. The entire world shook. And the first chakra finally stepped through the door. The first chakra. The first chakra stepped through the doorway. It had no human face. Its body was made entirely of golden energy. The moment it appeared, every shinobi in the world felt its presence. Naruto stood between Akira and the creature. You're not taking my brother. The first chakra looked at Naruto. He was created from my power. Naruto replied. That doesn't make him yours. Akira slowly stood. The golden energy around him began fading. I choose my family. The first chakra became silent. Boruto stepped forward. And I choose my father. Sasuke raised his sword. And I choose my friend. Kushina tightened her sealing chains. And I choose my son. Naruto smiled. That's the power you never understood. Quote. The first chakra raised its hand. A gigantic golden wave exploded through the chamber. Naruto created a barrier. Sasuke joined him. Boruto activated Karma. Kushina's chains wrapped around the barrier. The attack stopped, but the pressure continued increasing. Naruto shouted, "Akira!" Akira looked at him. "Yes, you have the first chakra inside you." Akira nodded. "Then don't fight it." Akira looked confused. Naruto continued, "Control it." Akira closed his eyes. The golden chakra inside him became calm. The first chakra suddenly reacted. Impossible. Akira opened his eyes. They were now half golden and half blue. "I am not your vessel. I am Akira Uzumaki." The first chakra attacked. Akira raised his hand. A massive golden shield appeared. The attack was blocked. Naruto stared in disbelief. "Akira." Akira smiled. "I finally understand." Naruto asked, "What?" "The power isn't mine, but my choice is." Naruto smiled. "Exactly." The first chakra began losing control. Its body started cracking. "You were created to serve." Quote, Akira answered, "I was created, but I chose who I became." The cracks spread across the creature. Boruto looked at Naruto. "Now." Naruto nodded. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Kushina released her strongest sealing chains. Boruto activated Karma. Akira released the first chakra. Naruto formed a massive Rasengan. The four powers merged. A brilliant white golden spiral formed. Naruto shouted. Together, they launched the attack. The first chakra tried to resist. "You cannot destroy the source." Naruto answered, "We aren't destroying you. We're ending your control." The attack struck. The first chakra shattered into millions of golden particles. The first door began closing. But before it disappeared, the creature whispered, "The source cannot die." Naruto looked toward it, "Then live without controlling anyone." The door closed. Silence returned. Akira collapsed. Naruto caught him. "Akira." Akira opened his eyes. "Is it over?" Naruto smiled. "Yes." Boruto looked around. The chamber was disappearing. "We need to leave." Everyone rushed toward the exit. They reached the surface just as the ruins collapsed. The blue pillar of light vanished. The sky became clear. Kushina hugged both Naruto and Akira. Boruto stood nearby. Naruto looked at him. "You saved us." Quote, Boruto smiled. "You saved me first." Naruto frowned. "What do you mean?" Boruto looked toward the sky. "You changed my future." Naruto's eyes widened. "What?" Boruto's body began glowing. Sasuke noticed. "He's disappearing." Boruto looked at Naruto. "The future is changing." Naruto stepped toward him. "Boruto." Boruto smiled. "Don't worry. I think this time, I'll get the future I always wanted." Quote, Naruto's eyes became emotional. "You better." Boruto nodded. "I will." He slowly disappeared. Kushina looked at Naruto. "Was that really your son?" Naruto smiled. "From another future." Sasuke looked at the sky. "Maybe one day we'll meet him again." Naruto nodded. "Maybe." But far away, in the changed future, a young boy opened his eyes. He looked around. Everything was peaceful. His parents were alive. Konoha stood stronger than ever. The boy smiled, and on his palm appeared a tiny Uzumaki spiral. The future had changed, but the story of the Forbidden Path still had one final mystery left. The boy from the new future. Several months passed after the battle beneath the Uzumaki ruins. Konoha was finally peaceful. Naruto stood on the Hokage monument with Sasuke. "Do you ever think about Boruto?" Naruto looked at the sky. "Every day." Sasuke smiled. "Do you think we'll ever meet him again?" Naruto nodded. "I don't know." Suddenly, a strange portal appeared above Konoha. Naruto immediately activated Sage Mode. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Kakashi arrived. "What is happening?" Naruto pointed toward the portal. "I don't know." A young boy stepped out. He had blonde hair, blue eyes, and the familiar Uzumaki spiral on his palm. Naruto stared at him. "Who are you?" The boy smiled. "My name is Boruto Uzumaki." Naruto froze. Sasuke looked shocked. "That's impossible." Boruto laughed. "I thought the same thing." Naruto stepped closer. "You remember us?" Quote, Boruto shook his head. "Not exactly. I remember another life, a different future." Naruto's expression softened. "So you came back." Boruto nodded. "But I didn't come alone." A second figure stepped through the portal. Naruto's eyes widened. It was an older version of Akira. Akira looked at Naruto. "Brother." Naruto immediately recognized him. "Akira." The older Akira smiled. "Yes." Kushina rushed toward them. "Akira." The young Boruto looked confused. "Wait, who is he?" Naruto smiled. My brother. Boruto looked at Akira. Then I guess we're family. Akira laughed. Looks like it. But Sasuke noticed something strange. Why did you both come here? Boruto's smile disappeared. We didn't choose to come. Naruto frowned. Then who brought you? Boruto looked toward the sky. The new future has a problem. The portal behind them began turning black. Akira stepped forward. Something followed us. Naruto's expression hardened. What? A voice came from the portal. You changed the future. Now the future wants revenge. The black portal expanded. A massive hand emerged. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. That chakra. Naruto looked at him. You recognize it? Sasuke nodded. It belongs to the last will. Naruto's eyes widened. But we destroyed it. Quote. Boruto shook his head. You destroyed the version from your timeline. Akira looked toward the portal. The new timeline created another one. Naruto clenched his fist. So the cycle survived. Boruto shook his head. No, it evolved. The portal completely opened. A mysterious figure stepped through. He wore a white cloak. A black spiral covered his face. And on his forehead was the symbol of the final seal. The figure looked directly at Naruto. You ended the old cycle. He raised his hand. Now I will create a new one. Naruto stepped forward. Who are you? The figure removed his mask. Everyone froze. It was Naruto, but not the Naruto they knew. A Naruto from the new future. The future Naruto smiled. Hello, original. Naruto stared at his future self. This isn't possible. Future Naruto answered. You taught the world that choices create destiny. Now you will discover the truth. Every choice creates another version of yourself. He raised his hand. Behind him, countless versions of Naruto appeared. Hokage Naruto, Akatsuki Naruto, Rogue Naruto, Dark Naruto, Guardian Naruto, and finally, the Crown Naruto. Naruto looked at them in shock. Future Naruto smiled. Welcome to the final war. The sky above Konoha turned completely black. The army of Naruto. The sky above Konoha turned completely black. Thousands of portals opened. From each portal stepped another version of Naruto. Some wore the Akatsuki cloak. Some wore Hokage robes. Some carried strange weapons. Some had the Sharingan. Others had the Rinnegan. Naruto stared at them. How many versions are there? Sasuke looked around. Too many. Future Naruto stepped forward. They are every choice you could have made. Naruto clenched his fist. Then I'll stop every one of them. Future Naruto smiled. That's exactly what I expected. The alternate Narutos attacked. Konoha's shinobi rushed forward. Kakashi shouted, "Protect the village." The battlefield erupted. Akira fought beside Naruto. Boruto activated Karma. Sasuke used his Rinnegan to open portals and separate the enemy army. Naruto created hundreds of shadow clones. But every clone faced another Naruto. The battlefield became chaos. Naruto suddenly saw an Akatsuki version of himself. The Akatsuki Naruto walked toward him. So this is the path you rejected. Naruto looked at his black cloak. You became what I could have been. Akatsuki Naruto smiled. And you became what I couldn't. They attacked simultaneously. Rasengan collided with Rasengan. The impact destroyed the ground beneath them. Akatsuki Naruto whispered, "You think friendship saved you?" Naruto answered, "No, choice did." Akatsuki Naruto attacked again. Naruto dodged. Then he stopped fighting. Akatsuki Naruto looked confused. "Why did you stop?" Naruto smiled. "Because I understand you." The Akatsuki Naruto froze. "You were never evil. You were just alone." The black cloak began fading. Akatsuki Naruto looked at his hands. "I don't remember being alone." Naruto stepped closer. Because every version remembers differently. The Akatsuki Naruto disappeared into white light. Across the battlefield, several alternate Narutos began disappearing. Future Naruto became angry. "Stop them." The remaining versions attacked harder. Sasuke appeared beside Naruto. "You're reaching them." Naruto nodded. "They're not enemies. They're possibilities." Quote. Sasuke smiled. "Then show them another possibility." Naruto looked toward the entire army. He raised his hand. "Everyone stop." His voice echoed across every portal. The alternate Narutos paused. Naruto continued. "You all chose different paths. Some became heroes. Some became villains. Some lost everyone. But none of you had to remain trapped in that choice." The Crown Naruto stepped forward. "You are weak." Naruto looked at him. "Maybe, but I don't need to control anyone." Crown Naruto activated the Black Crown. A massive wave of darkness exploded. Naruto didn't move. Akira stepped beside him. Boruto joined them. Sasuke stood on the other side. Kakashi and Kushina arrived behind them. Naruto smiled. I'm not alone. The alternate Narutos slowly lowered their weapons. Crown Naruto became furious. You betray your own destiny. Naruto answered. No, I choose it. The crown shattered. One by one, the alternate Narutos vanished. Only future Naruto remained. He looked at Naruto. You won. Naruto stepped closer. Then why are you still here? Future Naruto smiled. Because I am not an alternate version. Naruto froze. What? Future Naruto pointed toward the sky. I am the Naruto who comes after every possible Naruto. Quote. Sasuke's expression changed. The final version. Future Naruto nodded. The one who remembers everything. Naruto looked at him. Then you should know how this ends. Future Naruto smiled. Yes. Quote. I do. Suddenly, he disappeared. Naruto looked around. Where did he go? A voice whispered directly behind him. Inside you. Naruto's eyes widened. The Guardian mark returned. Future Naruto had entered his mind. And this time, Naruto couldn't simply fight him. He had to confront every version of himself at once. Every Naruto. Naruto opened his eyes. He was standing inside an endless white space. There were no walls, no sky, no ground, only countless versions of himself. Hokage Naruto stood ahead. Akatsuki Naruto stood beside him. Dark Naruto, Sage Naruto, Crown Naruto, Guardian Naruto, even the child Naruto was there. Naruto looked around. Why are you all here? Future Naruto appeared. Because you are the final version. Naruto frowned. What does that mean? Future Naruto answered. Every choice you made created another possibility. Quote. But all those possibilities eventually returned to one place. Naruto looked at the other versions. Me. Future Naruto nodded. Exactly. The child Naruto stepped forward. He looked scared. Naruto knelt before him. Are you okay? The child nodded. I don't want to be alone. Naruto smiled. You won't be. Suddenly, the child disappeared into Naruto's body. Naruto felt his loneliness disappear. Then Akatsuki Naruto stepped forward. I chose hatred. Naruto looked at him. You don't have to anymore. Akatsuki Naruto disappeared. Sage Naruto followed. I chose power. Naruto answered. Power isn't bad. Quote. How you use it matters. He disappeared. Hokage Naruto stepped forward. I chose responsibility. Naruto smiled. You carried too much. He disappeared too. One by one, every version merged with Naruto. Naruto felt their memories, their victories, their failures, their regrets, their hopes. Future Naruto watched silently. Finally, only the two remained. Naruto looked at him. Why won't you merge? Quote. Future Naruto shook his head. Because I made the final choice. What choice? Future Naruto pointed toward the darkness. I chose to become everything. Naruto frowned. Everything. Every hero. Quote. Every villain. Every timeline. Every possibility. Naruto understood. You became the cycle. Future Naruto smiled. Yes. Naruto stepped forward. Then I'll end you. Future Naruto attacked. Their fists collided. The white dimension shattered. Naruto used every ability he had ever learned. Shadow clones. Rasengan. Sage mode. Guardian power. The Forbidden King's strength. Future Naruto matched every attack. You cannot defeat me. Naruto smiled. I know. Future Naruto stopped. What? Naruto lowered his hands. I don't need to defeat you. Future Naruto looked confused. Naruto walked closer. You are still me. Quote. Future Naruto's expression changed. Naruto placed his hand on his chest. You became everything because you were afraid of losing yourself. Future Naruto's eyes began glowing. Don't. Naruto continued. You don't have to carry every world. Future Naruto fell to his knees. I can't stop. Naruto reached out his hand. Then let me help you. Future Naruto stared at the hand. For the first time, he smiled. Maybe that's what I needed. He accepted Naruto's hand. A massive white light exploded. Every version of Naruto disappeared. Their memories returned to the original Naruto. The endless dimension began collapsing. Naruto opened his eyes in Konoha. Sasuke was standing beside him. Naruto. Naruto looked at his hands. It's over. Kakashi approached. Are you sure? Naruto nodded. The cycle is gone. Suddenly, a small voice came from behind. Then why is the sky still glowing? Everyone looked upward. A giant white spiral appeared above Konoha. Naruto's expression changed. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. That's not the cycle. Naruto looked at the spiral. Then what is it? Zeroth appeared. His face was completely serious. The beginning. Naruto frowned. The beginning of what? Zeroth looked toward the sky. The world that exists after the cycle. Quote, the spiral expanded. A new world began forming beyond it. And somewhere inside that new world, a mysterious figure opened its eyes. Naruto Uzumaki, your story has finally reached the point where I can enter it. Quote, the world beyond the cycle. The giant white spiral expanded above Konoha. Everyone watched in silence. Naruto looked at Zeroth. What is happening? Zeroth answered, the old cycle has ended. Now reality is creating something new. Quote, Sasuke stared at the spiral. Something new. Zeroth nodded. A world without predetermined destiny. Naruto smiled. That sounds good. Zeroth's expression remained serious. It should. But something crossed over before the new world was completed. Quote, Naruto's smile disappeared. Who? Zeroth looked toward the spiral. I don't know. Suddenly, the sky cracked. A man stepped through. He wore a simple white cloak. No symbols. No weapons. His eyes were completely silver. He looked at Naruto. Finally, Naruto stepped forward. Who are you? The stranger smiled. My name is Shinra. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. What do you want? Shinra looked around Konoha. I came from the world beyond the cycle. Naruto frowned. There was another world. Shinra nodded. Your world was only one branch. Naruto looked at Zeroth. You knew. Zeroth shook his head. No. Shinra continued. When you ended the cycle, every branch began connecting. Now all realities are merging. Kakashi looked concerned. What happens if they merge? Shinra answered. Every Naruto. Quote, every Sasuke. Every Akatsuki. Every possible history. They will exist together. Naruto looked toward the sky. That sounds dangerous. Shinra smiled. It is. Suddenly, thousands of portals appeared above the village. Naruto saw different versions of Konoha. One was destroyed. One was ruled by the Akatsuki. One was completely peaceful. Another had never discovered chakra. Sasuke stared at the portals. This is impossible. Quote, Shinra looked at Naruto. You created the new world. Now you must decide what belongs in it. Naruto frowned. Me. Shinra nodded. The new reality needs a guardian. Naruto shook his head. No, I don't want another crown. Shinra smiled. There is no crown, no throne, no control, only a choice. Naruto looked at Sasuke. Sasuke nodded. Then choose carefully. Naruto stepped toward the spiral. He raised his hand. I choose a world where nobody is forced to follow a path. The spiral began glowing. One by one, the portals stabilized. The alternate worlds stopped fighting. The Akatsuki versions lowered their weapons. The different villages stopped attacking. Naruto's choice was spreading across every reality. Shinra watched silently. You really are different. Naruto turned. Why? Shinra smiled. Because every previous guardian wanted to rule the new world. Quote, you are the first who wants to free it. Naruto smiled. Then we're done. Shinra shook his head. Not yet. Naruto frowned. What now? Shinra pointed toward the largest portal. A gigantic shadow was approaching from the other side. Everyone became silent. Shinra whispered, that is the one reality even I cannot enter. Naruto asked, who lives there? Shinra's expression became serious. The Naruto who won. Naruto froze. The Naruto who won. Shinra nodded. He defeated every enemy. He saved everyone. He created a perfect world. Naruto looked confused. Then why is he dangerous? Shinra answered, because he believes his world is perfect. Quote, the largest portal opened. A familiar figure stepped through. Orange clothes, golden eyes, a calm smile. Naruto stared at him. It was another Naruto, but unlike every version before him, this Naruto had no scars. No hatred, no fear. He looked completely peaceful. He smiled. Hello. Naruto stepped forward. Who are you? The stranger answered, I am the Naruto who achieved everything you wanted. He looked at the entire world. And I came here to make your world perfect too. Naruto's expression hardened. What does perfect mean to you? The other Naruto smiled. No pain, no war, no loss, no choice. Naruto immediately understood. You want to control everyone. The other Naruto shook his head. I want to save them. Naruto clenched his fist. By taking away their freedom. The other Naruto smiled. Exactly. The two Narutos stood face to face. And for the first time since the Forbidden Path began, Naruto faced an enemy who wasn't trying to destroy the world. He wanted to make it perfect. The perfect world. The two Narutos stood face to face. The peaceful Naruto looked at Konoha. Look around you. People are suffering every day. Naruto replied. That's why we protect them. The other Naruto shook his head. Protection isn't enough. He raised his hand. A wave of white chakra spread across the village. Everyone suddenly became calm. No fear, no anger, no sadness. Kushina looked around. What happened? Kakashi touched his forehead. I can't feel any negative emotions. Sasuke immediately realized the danger. Naruto, he's controlling their minds. The perfect Naruto smiled. Not controlling. Removing pain. Naruto stepped forward. Pain is part of being human. The perfect Naruto looked at him. Then why should anyone suffer? Naruto clenched his fist. Because people need the freedom to choose how they live. The perfect Naruto's eyes became cold. Freedom created war. Naruto answered. Freedom also created friendship. Sasuke stepped beside Naruto. And loyalty. Kushina joined them. And family. Kakashi smiled. And hope. The perfect Naruto looked at all of them. You still don't understand. He raised his hand again. The entire village transformed. Destroyed buildings repaired themselves. People who had died appeared alive. Children who had lost the parents were reunited with them. Naruto saw Jiraiya. His eyes widened. Master Jiraiya. Jiraiya smiled. Naruto. Naruto's heart filled with emotion. For a moment, he wanted to accept this world. Then he noticed something. Jiraiya wasn't moving naturally. He was repeating the same smile. The same words. The same expression. Naruto whispered. This isn't really him. The perfect Naruto answered. It doesn't matter. Naruto turned toward him. It matters to me. Quote. The perfect Naruto attacked. Naruto blocked the strike. The impact sent both of them across the village. Sasuke rushed forward. The perfect Naruto created hundreds of clones. Sasuke's Rinnegan opened a portal. Akira and Boruto stepped through. Boruto looked around. What's happening? Naruto shouted. He's creating a perfect reality. Boruto understood immediately. Then we need to break the illusion. Akira closed his eyes. I can sense the source. He pointed toward the Hokage monument. The white spiral. Naruto looked up. The giant spiral was absorbing chakra from the entire village. Naruto smiled. Then that's where we attack. The perfect Naruto appeared behind them. You won't destroy my world. Naruto turned. You're right. I'll give everyone their world back. The perfect Naruto created a gigantic Rasengan. Naruto formed his own. Their attacks collided. The sky shattered. Across Konoha, the illusion began breaking. Jiraiya disappeared. The resurrected villages disappeared. The perfect world began collapsing. The perfect Naruto screamed. No. Naruto pushed forward. You can't save people by deciding what they should feel. The perfect Naruto looked at him. Then what is your answer? Naruto smiled. Let them choose. Quote. His Rasengan struck. The white spiral shattered. The illusion vanished. Konoha returned to normal. The perfect Naruto fell to his knees. He looked around. Everything I created is gone. Naruto approached him. No, everyone is free again. The other Naruto looked at him. Then what happens to me? Naruto extended his hand. You can choose. The perfect Naruto stared at his hand. Slowly, he accepted it. Suddenly, the sky became completely silent. Shinra appeared. You passed. Naruto looked at him. Passed what? Shinra smiled. The final test. Naruto frowned. Final. Shinra nodded. The new world has accepted your choice. Quote. The white spiral disappeared. For the first time, there were no portals. No alternate realities. No crown. No cycle. No predetermined future. Sasuke looked at Naruto. So it's really over. Naruto smiled. Yeah. But Shinra suddenly looked toward the horizon. His expression changed. Naruto noticed. What is it? Shinra whispered. Something has awakened beyond this reality. Naruto's smile disappeared. What? Shinra looked at him. The world you just created has been noticed by something older than chakra itself. A deep voice echoed across the sky. So this is the world where Naruto Uzumaki chose freedom. Quote. Everyone looked upward. A gigantic shadow appeared among the stars. And its first words were, then let me see how long that freedom lasts. The one beyond chakra. The shadow covered the entire sky. Every shinobi in Konoha looked upward. Naruto stood beside Sasuke. What are you? The voice echoed across the world. I am older than chakra. Older than the tailed beasts. Older than your world. Quote. Shinra stepped backward. For the first time, he looked afraid. Naruto noticed. You know him. Shinra nodded. His name is Eon. Sasuke asked. What does he want? Shinra answered. He doesn't want the world. Quote. He wants the power that created it. Naruto looked at the sky. Chakra. Shinra shook his head. The power beyond chakra. Eon opened his hand. A massive black sphere appeared above Konoha. The sky began losing its color. Naruto immediately entered Sage mode. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Akira and Boruto joined them. Kakashi shouted, everyone stay inside the village. Eon released the sphere. Naruto raised both hands. A gigantic chakra barrier formed. Sasuke added his Susanoo. Akira released golden energy. Boruto activated Karma. The attack struck. The entire village shook. Naruto struggled to hold the barrier. We can't keep this up. Sasuke shouted. Then we need to attack. Naruto nodded. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Naruto launched a massive Rasengan. Sasuke fired a lightning arrow. Akira released golden chakra. Boruto attacked with Karma. All 4 attacks struck Eon. But nothing happened. Eon didn't even move. Naruto stared. That didn't hurt him. Eon looked down. Because you are still using chakra. Naruto frowned. What else can we use? Eon answered. Choice. Naruto looked confused. Eon continued. Your greatest strength was never chakra. It was your ability to choose. Naruto remembered everything. The crown. The cycle. Akira. Sasuke. Boruto. Every version of himself. He understood. Then we don't fight him with power. Sasuke looked at him. What do we do? Naruto smiled. We fight him with every choice we've made. Quote. Naruto closed his eyes. He remembered his childhood. His loneliness. Iruka. Team 7. Jiraiya. Pain. Sasuke. Kushina. Minato. Every person who changed him. The guardian mark appeared. But this time, it wasn't made of chakra. It was pure light. Sasuke's Rinnegan transformed. Akira's golden energy became white. Boruto's karma disappeared. Eon suddenly stepped backward. Impossible. Naruto opened his eyes. This world doesn't belong to you. Quote. The light spread across Konoha. Every person became connected. Not controlled. Not forced. Connected through their choices. Eon began losing form. You cannot defeat me. Naruto smiled. Maybe not. Quote. But we can choose not to fear you. The people of Konoha stood together. Shinra joined them. Then the alternate realities appeared for one final moment. Every Naruto, every Sasuke, every version of their world. All choosing the same thing. Freedom. Eon began disappearing. His final words echoed. You have created something I cannot control. Naruto answered. That's the point. The black sphere vanished. The sky became blue again. Silence returned. Sasuke looked at Naruto. Is it finally over? Naruto laughed. I hope so. Kakashi smiled. You've said that many times. Everyone laughed. But far beyond the stars, Eon's remaining consciousness watched the new world. A tiny spark of light appeared. Eon whispered. They defeated my power. A second voice answered. But they haven't discovered who created you. Eon became silent. The voice continued. The true beginning is still hidden. Quote. And somewhere beyond the universe, a gigantic door slowly opened. On it was written one name. Uzumaki. The door of Uzumaki. The gigantic door opened slowly. Beyond it was complete darkness. A strange symbol appeared across its surface. The Uzumaki spiral. Naruto suddenly felt a sharp pain in his chest. He grabbed the guardian mark. Sasuke noticed. Naruto. Naruto looked toward the sky. The door. Kushina stepped forward. I can feel it too. Quote. Shinra became pale. This shouldn't be possible. Naruto looked at him. What is it? Shinra answered. The first door was not the beginning. Naruto's expression changed. Then what was it? Shinra pointed toward the gigantic doorway. That is the original door. The door that existed before chakra. Naruto stared at the symbol. Why does it have the Uzumaki symbol? Shinra lowered his head. Because the Uzumaki didn't create the symbol. The symbol created the Uzumaki. Everyone became silent. Sasuke stepped forward. Explain. Shinra continued. Thousands of years ago, before humans discovered chakra, something fell from beyond the universe. Quote, it was a fragment of pure energy. The first humans who touched it gained extraordinary abilities. Naruto looked at his spiral. And those humans became the Uzumaki. Shinra nodded, but they didn't understand what they had discovered. Quote, Kushina asked, what was it? Shinra looked toward the door. Memory. Naruto frowned. Memory. Yes. The ability to remember every possible future. Sasuke's eyes widened. That's why the cycle kept repeating. Quote, Shinra nodded. The Uzumaki could see possible futures. Some tried to prevent them. Others tried to control them. And eventually, the first cycle began. Naruto looked at the door. So this whole story started with my clan. Quote, Shinra shook his head. No, it started with one person. Naruto asked, who? The door suddenly opened wider. A figure stepped out. Long red hair, Uzumaki robes, a familiar spiral on his forehead. Kushina's eyes widened. That can't be. Naruto stared at the man. Who is he? Kushina whispered. He's the first person who carried the Uzumaki name. The man looked directly at Naruto. My name is Raisin Uzumaki. Quote, Naruto stepped forward. Why did you create the cycle? Raisin smiled. I didn't create it. I tried to stop it. Sasuke asked. Then who did? Raisin looked toward the darkness behind him. Something that followed the first fragment to this universe. Naruto's expression became serious. Eon. Raisin shook his head. Eon was only a guardian. Naruto froze. Then who is above him? Raisin answered. The creator. The ground beneath Konoha began shaking. Naruto clenched his fist. Where is the creator? Raisin looked directly at him. You're standing on his world. Naruto looked around. What? Raisin pointed toward the ground. Konoha, the shinobi world. Everything you know. It was created as a prison. Naruto's eyes widened. A prison for whom? Raisin looked at the Uzumaki symbol. For the creator himself. Suddenly, the entire sky turned white. Every person in Konoha froze. Time stopped. Only Naruto, Sasuke, Kushina, Akira, Boruto, Shinra and Raisin could move. A gigantic eye appeared above the village. A voice echoed across the world. You were never supposed to open that door. Naruto stepped forward. Then you should have hidden it better. The eye opened completely. Naruto Uzumaki, you have broken every seal placed upon this world. Quote, Naruto smiled. Then I guess it's time to see what's behind the final seal. Raisin looked at him. Once that seal breaks, there is no going back. Naruto looked at his friends and family. Then toward the gigantic door. I've never gone back before. He stepped forward. Why start now? The final seal cracked. A massive explosion of light consumed the sky. And behind the door, something finally opened its eyes. The creator awakens. The final seal shattered. A wave of energy swept across the universe. Naruto, Sasuke, Kushina, Akira, Boruto, Shinra and Raisin stood before the ancient door. Something was awakening beyond it. Raisin looked terrified. He's coming. Naruto asked. Who? Raisin answered. The creator. The door opened completely. A massive figure stepped through. It had no face, no body, only a human-shaped silhouette made of endless stars. The moment it appeared, every star in the sky went dark. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. I can't see its chakra. Naruto nodded. Because it doesn't have chakra. The creator looked at Naruto. You have caused enough destruction. Quote, Naruto stepped forward. I didn't destroy your world. You created it. The creator answered. I created your world to contain the first fragment. Naruto looked at Raisin. The Uzumaki symbol. Quote, Raisin nodded. The first fragment chose our ancestors. The creator continued. And your clan carried its power for generations. Kushina asked. Then why were the Uzumaki destroyed? The creator looked at her. Because they discovered the truth. Naruto's eyes narrowed. What truth? The creator answered. The first fragment isn't a source of power. It is a key. Naruto looked toward the ancient door. A key to what? The creator raised its hand. The entire universe appeared before them. Billions of worlds. Countless dimensions. Endless realities. Then Naruto saw something at the center. A gigantic black sphere. The creator said, that is the void. Naruto stared at it. What does it do? The void consumes realities, and one day, it will consume yours. Sasuke stepped forward. Then why create the cycle? Quote, the creator answered. To prepare your world. Naruto clenched his fist. You sacrificed millions of lives just to prepare us. The creator remained silent. Naruto's eyes became furious. People aren't tools. Quote. The creator looked at him. That is why you are different. Naruto frowned. Different from who? The creator answered. Every previous guardian. Every previous Naruto. Every previous version of this world. Quote. Naruto looked around. So what do you want from me? The creator raised one hand. I want you to become the final guardian. Naruto immediately shook his head. No. The creator paused. You refuse. Quote. Naruto smiled. I've already rejected crowns. I've already rejected destiny. I'm not becoming your guardian. Sasuke smiled. That's Naruto. The creator looked at Naruto. Then the void will consume your world. Quote. Naruto stepped forward. Then we'll stop it ourselves. The creator asked. How? Naruto looked at everyone beside him. Together. Kushina smiled. Akira raised his hand. Boruto activated his Karma. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Shinra released his power. Raisin opened the ancient seals. The creator watched them. For the first time, its expression changed. You would fight the void without me. Quote. Naruto nodded. Yes. The creator became silent. Then it laughed. A deep sound echoed across the universe. Good. Naruto looked confused. What? The creator lowered its hand. I wanted to know if you were truly ready. Quote. The black sphere appeared behind it. The void began expanding. The creator looked at Naruto. Now prove it. Naruto stared at the approaching darkness. Sasuke stood beside him. Ready. Naruto smiled. Always. Raisin opened the final portal. Then let's go. Naruto looked toward the void. The greatest battle of their lives was about to begin. But before they could move, a familiar voice came from inside the darkness. Naruto. Naruto froze. He recognized it instantly. It was Jiraiya. Naruto whispered. Master Jiraiya. The void answered. Come find me. The darkness swallowed the portal. Naruto's eyes widened. Jiraiya is alive. The creator looked at him. Or something wants you to believe he is. Naruto clenched his fist. Either way, I'm going. And Naruto stepped into the void. The world inside the void. Naruto stepped into the void. Sasuke immediately followed. Naruto, wait. The others entered behind them. The moment they crossed the boundary, the portal disappeared. There was no ground, no sky, only endless darkness. Naruto looked around. Where are we? Raisin answered. The void doesn't have a physical world. It creates one from your memories. Suddenly, light appeared. Naruto saw Konoha, but it was different. The village was completely destroyed. Houses were burning. The streets were empty. Naruto froze. This is the future. Raisin shook his head. No, this is a memory. Naruto looked closer. He saw himself standing alone among the ruins. Then he heard a familiar voice. Naruto. He turned. Jiraiya stood behind him. Naruto's eyes filled with emotion. Master Jiraiya. Jiraiya smiled. You've grown up. Naruto stepped toward him. Are you really here? Jiraiya nodded. I've been waiting for you. Sasuke immediately became suspicious. Naruto, don't trust this. Jiraiya looked at Sasuke. You're right. His body began changing. The white hair turned black. The smile disappeared. Naruto stepped backward. Who are you? The figure answered. I am the memory of your greatest loss. Naruto clenched his fist. Why are you showing me this? Because the void feeds on regret. The ruined Konoha began disappearing. A new scene appeared. Naruto saw his childhood. He was sitting alone on a swing. No one came to him. No Iruka. No friends. No family. The younger Naruto looked toward him. Why did everyone leave? Naruto knelt beside him. They didn't. The child shook his head. They always leave. Quote. Naruto placed a hand on his shoulder. Not anymore. The child looked up. Promise. Naruto smiled. Promise. The memory shattered. Sasuke looked at Naruto. You defeated it. Naruto nodded. But the void is still here. Raisin looked ahead. Because regret isn't the only thing inside it. A massive shadow appeared. The void began taking shape. It became a gigantic version of Naruto. But this Naruto had completely black eyes. He wore the crown. Sasuke recognized him. The crown Naruto. Naruto stepped forward. We already defeated you. The dark Naruto smiled. You defeated one version. Quote. He raised his hand. Not me. Naruto activated his guardian form. Dark Naruto attacked. Their fists collided. The impact shattered the void around them. Sasuke joined the battle. Akira and Boruto attacked from opposite sides. Dark Naruto blocked everything. He laughed. You still don't understand. Naruto shouted. Understand what? Dark Naruto answered. The void doesn't want to destroy you. It wants to become you. Quote. Naruto froze. The darkness began entering his body. Sasuke shouted. Naruto. Naruto fell to his knees. Black energy covered his arms. Dark Naruto whispered. Give up. Naruto struggled. No. Quote. You've lost everyone. No. You failed to protect them. Naruto clenched his fist. I've failed before, but I always got back up. The black energy cracked. Naruto remembered Iruka, Team 7, Jiraiya, Kushina, Minato, Sasuke, Akira, Boruto, everyone who had believed in him. The darkness began disappearing. Naruto stood again. I don't need a perfect past. I don't need a perfect future. Quote, I only need the people beside me. Sasuke smiled. That's the Naruto I know. Naruto released a massive wave of light. The crown Naruto shattered. The void began collapsing, but deep inside the darkness, a final door appeared. Raisin stared at it. That's impossible. Naruto looked at him. What? Raisin whispered. That door wasn't created by the void. Naruto stepped closer. Then who created it? Raisin looked terrified. The person who created the void. Naruto reached toward the door. A voice came from the other side. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto stopped. The voice continued. You have finally reached me. The door opened. Behind it stood Jiraiya, but this time, he was real. Naruto's eyes widened. Master Jiraiya. Jiraiya smiled. Naruto, come inside. Naruto stepped toward him, but Sasuke grabbed his arm. Something is wrong. Quote. Jiraiya's smile disappeared. He looked directly at Sasuke. Then his eyes turned completely black. Very perceptive, Uchiha. The void suddenly sealed the doorway. Naruto and Sasuke were trapped inside. And the real enemy finally revealed himself. The man behind Jiraiya. The door slammed shut. Naruto and Sasuke were trapped inside the strange chamber. Jiraiya stood silently before them. His eyes were completely black. Naruto stared at him. Who are you? Jiraiya's face changed. His body transformed into a tall man wearing ancient Uzumaki robes. Sasuke immediately raised his sword. You aren't Jiraiya. The man smiled. Correct. Naruto clenched his fist. Then where is he? The man pointed toward the darkness. Your master is still alive. Naruto's eyes widened. Where? Beyond this chamber. Naruto stepped forward. Take me to him. The man laughed. You still don't understand. You didn't come here to rescue Jiraiya. Naruto frowned. You came here because Jiraiya called you. Naruto looked confused. Why would he? Quote. The man answered. Because he discovered the truth about the void. Sasuke asked. What truth? The man looked toward the walls. The void isn't a weapon. It is a prison. Naruto looked around. Prison for whom? The man smiled. For me. Naruto froze. Who are you? The man stepped closer. My name is Ether. Raisin's voice suddenly echoed from outside the chamber. Ether. Ether smiled. Yes. Raisin shouted. Naruto, don't listen to him. Ether looked toward the sealed door. Raisin has always feared the truth. Naruto asked. What truth? Ether pointed toward Sasuke. The Uchiha were never meant to carry the Sharingan. Quote. Sasuke's eyes narrowed. What are you talking about? Ether continued. The first Sharingan was created from void energy. Sasuke froze. Then my clan's power came from you. Ether nodded. Every Uchiha carries a fragment of my power. Quote. Naruto looked at Sasuke. That's why the void reacts to you. Sasuke clenched his fist. Why didn't anyone tell me? Ether smiled. Because the truth was sealed. Suddenly, another voice came from the darkness. He's lying. Naruto turned. Jiraiya walked out, but this time, his eyes were normal. Naruto's eyes widened. Master Jiraiya. Jiraiya smiled. Sorry for the dramatic entrance. Naruto rushed toward him. Jiraiya placed a hand on his shoulder. You really did become strong. Naruto's eyes filled with emotion. I thought you were dead. Jiraiya smiled. I was. Naruto froze. What? Jiraiya continued. I died in my world. But the void preserved my memories. Ether interrupted. And now you are part of it. Jiraiya looked at Ether. Not for long. Jiraiya suddenly attacked. Ether blocked the strike. The chamber shook. Naruto looked at Sasuke. He's fighting Ether. Sasuke nodded. Then we help him. Naruto activated his guardian form. Sasuke activated his Rinnegan. Jiraiya released his strongest chakra. Ether smiled. 3 legends against 1. Naruto stepped forward. You're forgetting something. Akira's voice came from behind. 4. Boruto joined him. 5. Kushina appeared next. 6. Quote. Raisin broke through the doorway. 7. Ether looked at them. For the first time, he looked worried. Naruto smiled. You wanted to know what makes humans strong. He raised his fist. Now you'll find out. Quote. The battle began. Ether released a massive wave of void energy. Jiraiya countered with a giant Rasengan. Sasuke used his Rinnegan. Kushina's chains wrapped around Ether. Akira released golden chakra. Boruto attacked from above. Raisin activated the ancient Uzumaki seal. Naruto delivered the final strike. Ether was thrown backward, but instead of falling, he laughed. You still don't understand. Quote. Naruto stared at him. Ether pointed toward Jiraiya. Your master isn't the prisoner. Jiraiya's expression changed. Ether continued. He is the key. The chamber suddenly began collapsing. Jiraiya looked at Naruto. Naruto, listen carefully. The void is about to open. Naruto asked. What happens if it opens? Jiraiya looked toward the darkness. Everything that was ever erased will return. Naruto froze. Everything. Jiraiya nodded. Every dead enemy, every destroyed timeline, every lost reality, and every version of you. The chamber began shaking violently. Ether smiled. The final war is about to begin. Quote. The void cracked open, and thousands of silhouettes began emerging from the darkness. The return of every enemy. The void shattered. Thousands of silhouettes emerged from the darkness. Naruto stared at them. Among them were enemies he had defeated long ago. Pain, Madara, Obito, the first creator, the last will, even the crown Naruto. Sasuke tightened his grip on his sword. How are they alive? Jiraiya answered. They aren't alive. They are memories given bodies by the void. Naruto looked around. Then we can defeat them again. Ether laughed. Not this time. He raised his hand. The enemies began merging. Pain's chakra, Madara's eyes, Obito's Kamui, the crown's power, the last will's energy, everything combined into one enormous figure. Naruto stared in disbelief. What is that? Jiraiya whispered. The final enemy. The figure opened its eyes. 1 Rinnegan, 1 Sharingan, 1 golden eye, and 1 completely black eye. It spoke with thousands of voices at once. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto stepped forward. Who are you? I am everything you defeated. Naruto clenched his fist. Then I'll defeat you again. The creature attacked. Naruto blocked the first strike. The impact sent him flying through several floating islands. Sasuke rushed after him. Naruto. Naruto recovered. I'm fine. The creature appeared behind them. Sasuke activated Susanoo. The creature destroyed it with 1 punch. Sasuke was thrown backward. Naruto caught him. Stay back. Sasuke shook his head. No, we finish this together. Naruto smiled. Then let's do it. Jiraiya joined them. You two never learned when to quit. Naruto laughed. That's our best quality. The creature attacked again. Naruto created thousands of shadow clones. Sasuke opened dimensional portals. Jiraiya summoned a giant toad. Akira and Boruto attacked from opposite sides. Kushina's chains wrapped around the creature. Raisin activated the ancient Uzumaki seal. The creature screamed, but it didn't fall. Instead, it absorbed the attacks. Ether looked shocked. Impossible. Quote. Jiraiya turned toward him. You don't control the void anymore. Ether looked at his hands. Black cracks spread across his body. Naruto realized what was happening. The void is consuming him. Ether looked terrified. No. Jiraiya nodded. The void was never your weapon. It was waiting for a stronger host. Naruto looked toward the creature. You. The creature turned toward Ether. Ether tried to escape. The creature grabbed him. Ether screamed as his body was absorbed. The final enemy became even stronger. Jiraiya shouted, Naruto, now. Naruto gathered every bit of energy he had. But this time, Sasuke stopped him. Don't use chakra. Naruto looked at him. Then what? Sasuke pointed toward the creature. It feeds on power. Naruto understood. So we give it nothing. They both lowered their weapons. The creature stopped. It couldn't understand. Naruto walked toward it. You want my power? The creature nodded. Naruto smiled. You can't have it. The creature attacked. Naruto didn't fight. He simply stood there. The creature's attack passed through him. The void began collapsing. The creature needed Naruto's fear, his hatred, his desire to fight, but Naruto gave it nothing. Sasuke understood. Everyone, stop attacking. One by one, everyone lowered their weapons. The final enemy began shrinking. It screamed, "Fight me." Naruto shook his head. "No, hate me." Naruto replied. "No, fear me." Naruto smiled. "No." The creature became smaller. Finally, it became a tiny black sphere. Naruto picked it up. Jiraiya looked surprised. "What will you do with it?" Naruto looked at the sphere. "I'll give it a choice." The sphere began glowing. A tiny voice whispered, "What choice?" Naruto answered, "Become something new." The sphere turned white. The void disappeared. Every erased timeline returned to its original place. The enemies vanished. The chamber became peaceful. Jiraiya looked at Naruto. "You did it." Naruto smiled. Together, suddenly, the white sphere cracked. A tiny child stepped out. He had black hair, blue eyes, and a small Uzumaki spiral on his forehead. The child looked at Naruto. "Father." Naruto froze. Sasuke stared at him. Jiraiya looked shocked. Raisin whispered, "That's impossible." Naruto slowly stepped forward. "Who are you?" The child smiled. "I am the future you haven't created yet." Friends, subscribe to Animevisalor to watch the next part. Comment, "Next part," below, and Animevisalor will upload the next part very soon.